What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's kind of a busy day. This literally just came in, and this is the GameStop exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, kind of like the reissue of the 1988 action figures by Playmates. And as you can see, it's got all four turtles. I had this pre-ordered like a long time ago, so I kind of forgot about it. It just arrived here, but here it is. I mean, here's all the turtles. So, you have Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. And so this is how it comes in. You pretty much have the basic weapons that they had, and then of course you got their turtles. It's a pretty big box, and then here on the side you do have a cool picture art of the turtles there. And also, I love the back of the box here. You got, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael, and this really cool art of the turtles, kind of like painted, but halfway painted just with their banners, which is really nice. And of course, on the other side, you have the rest of the turtles. So really cool, really nice. And so I definitely want to take this out of the package and take out these check out these Ninja Turtles. And I only have them carded already, graded, but I do have a loose turtle which I want to compare. And of course, this is my all-time favorite as a kid. This is Michelangelo, and this is the the storage shell Ninja Turtles. As you can see, you store all the weapons. There's the little ninja stars there. So let's go ahead, open up this box, and check out these turtles. Alright guys, so there they are out of the box, and of course, they were really secured in that box, so just make sure you have your scissors or anything to cut those ties, because there's a ton of them. And I pretty much put their weapons back in there where they usually hold them, except for Raphael. I did something special here, and I just wanted to test that out, because he does have usually a dagger went back here, but he does have a slot right here in the front. But one thing that I did notice right off the bat with these turtles is that, of course, their shell is a flat finish, like it's a matte finish. And as you can tell here, so here's the storage shell Michelangelo. And you could tell that he's glossy all the way around. So even his shell and the back of the shell is all glossy. But with these guys, they kind of did something different. They didn't really give them too much of a gloss on their shells, and in their limbs, you could tell that it's a different plastic. So the torso is hard plastic, so this is all hard, and then their limbs are actually soft plastic. So you can see as like a squeeze the hands there, and actually you could kind of pop it out from the little peg right there. But so that's like the two biggest thing is that the plastic is it's different from the limbs, and then they do have a matte finish on the shells, but overall everything else is the same. Their weapons, obviously, it's just that same one color, brown color, orange color mold to it. And then of course the belts are all soft, so it's really nice, because the original had like kind of hardened belts, so it was kind of hard to put the weapons in. And of course you could take the belt off if you wanted to or not, but overall, I mean, they look great. Of course, just like the original 1988 Ninja Turtles, they are finicky when you're trying to stand them up. So just, obviously, if you haven't had the originals, just be cautious of that. Now, here's Leonardo. And one thing also to tell you, they do have two peg holes at the bottom of their feet. So if you do have a stand or anything like that that could fit these, then that'll be great. But here's Leonardo, and of course, the same thing. He has a soft plastic. The shell finish is matte finish, so you could tell right here in the back. But overall, I mean, it's great. You could store his swords on the back and everything like that. And the limbs again are all soft plastic, and the torso is just one hard plastic. But overall, it looks really great. I don't know if that's a paint error, because he has his teeth showing here, but he does not. So I have to look at the original and see if they missed painting that white, showing his teeth off or not. But there's Leonardo. And again, they are finicky standing up. Here's Michelangelo, and one thing, it's kind of a bummer. Well, Michelangelo, he didn't get that much love. Well, he's got some paint, you know, smeared off right here, so he's got some paint rub, so it's kind of bad. The M kind of looks a little sloppy, doesn't look as good as everybody else. So here's Raphael's R, Leonardo's L, and then Donatello's D. They look really good, but Michelangelo's, I don't know, it looks a little sloppy here. And I put this, you know, his nunchucks on the back here, but as you can see, there's already a stress mark. So that's the bad part about having plastic weapons, because that's pretty much what happened to this guy right here. He lost his one nunchuck because it broke right here, and you know, they're just plastic, so they're not really meant to bend and flex as much. But overall, it still looks good. The paint on the face, again, I don't think there's supposed to be white teeth there. I think that's just like the lip or whatever, the turtles. But overall, it looks pretty good. And then last we have Donatello. If Michelangelo stands, there we go. And then here's Donatello. And Donatello looks really dark for some odd reason. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I have to go look at my originals, but he looks really dark. Like they just gave him like a really dark finish to him. But again, the shell looks really good. It's got that matte finish again, and right here on the back of the shell. And then he does have, you know, his accessory holder right there, for his bow staff. But man, they look really good. I love it. You know, it's really nice to get these guys. And like I said, the limbs are soft plastic. Man, now I'm trying to get this guy to stand. Come on, you see, that's the oh man, you gonna stand? Maybe there. I'll just lean you up with Michelangelo. So yeah, so the limbs are definitely a soft plastic, and then of course their torso, excuse me, are all hard plastic. And then of course the weapons are really, they hasn't really changed much. They're kind of the same weapons from like the original. They're just a hard plastic. So I would be careful, especially with the nunchucks, because as you can see, there was already a stress mark on, you know, this guy right here. But overall, I think they look amazing. You know, if you don't want to go get the original set, then you could just go ahead and pick these up. These are a GameStop exclusive, and they're already out and they're selling them. Like I said, I had this pre-ordered a long time ago. It just arrived, and I just remembered. I was like, oh man, I meant to just do a video on it. So there you go, guys, man. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles revised from 1988, and this is a GameStop exclusive. So that's pretty much it, man. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video.